Saw that coming.
You can catch us live by they can Skype in
right now. Actually,
yes,
we're
they
live.
can
You can
Skype
Skype in right now to ComedyPipe.
Yes, search
Right?
ComedyPipe. One
Search
word.
ComedyPipe, one word. Or they can listen live streaming on ComedyPipe.com
and watch us
and watch us
on the same site
on the same
just by
site,
clicking the YouTube button.
Just by
It's
clicking.
amazing.
Here, I'll let him talk.
Bitchin' technology, folks. Go to comedypipe.com. It's funny like you're smoking it. Watch us live. Listen to us live. Interact with us live. Everything you ever want to search for is just...
Somehow this just turned into like a
Yeah.
wrestling. Let me tell you something,
Let me tell you, brother.
You can log on, you can Skype
There you
it,
go.
you can do all that stuff, brother. I'm telling you, right now, Schenectady, New York, it's going down. All right, now we got to go on the air.
Totally love the sex tape. $115 million Hulk Hogan got?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, for what? For getting laid?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hey,
By his
happened?
best friend's wife.
he was
Yeah.
just
Willingly.
copying
So what?
Kim Kardashian.
Who else are you supposed to screw? Some stranger?
I know, right?
I did.
You did. Wait.
That's why you have sporadic fevers.
Was it
Hang on, we're going live. We're going live.
Oh, I thought we were on.
His flu's going around. Dude, it ain't a flu season in 6 months. You got it.
Oh, yeah.
ComedyPipe.com. That is right. This is Pipedream. This is going to be an interesting one, folks. Show 180.
180.
180.
It's a lot.
Letting that dick down. My friends call me 3D. Please stay tuned for the next hour of Pipedream. Join us live. ComedyPipe.com. Hit the YouTube button if you're already listening on the streams. You can watch the show. We have an action-packed show.
180?
180.
That's half a circle.
Half.
Turn around and
Only
start
half.
over.
Our guest this evening will be Pat DaBiere and the one and only Joe Bronzi calling in again from I don't know where. But Joe Bronzi will be calling in. Jefferson is here.
Hey, yo.
Still.
Yep.
Still here.
No, you told me to come back.
I did. Every week.
Yeah.
It kind of slips out. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's just a habit. Really.
It is kind of just the standard thing.
Yeah.
It's on Wednesday morning. I send out the post
That's
that
it.
Keep Comment Show Day.
Yeah.
And he shows up every time.
It's like the bat signal.
I think you
You
should,
just show up at 3D's house.
I think you should stop telling them.
We'll try that for next week. I can't guarantee anything because
Hey, look who's here.
maybe a hard habit to break. Anything cool done this week? Any cool shit?
No, still. That's a negatory swab.
You went to the attic. That must have been an adventure.
I hurt my, I hurt my back up there. So.
That's what addicts do.
Yeah, that's what Joe doesn't have that problem. He stays way the fuck out of the attic.
I usually do
I have
myself.
a crawl space.
You have a crawl space, so
Yeah, it sounds gay CS, but it's in the attic. His was in the basement. It's totally different.
Crawl space.
Pat DaBiere, do you have any crawl spaces?
None that I can talk about.
Okay. That's
I got a
that's
really tight
unfortunate
one.
since this is kind of a radio show.
That's how we roll.
Hi, honey.
Listen, if you think I'm going to jail for this show because I got to talk about my crawl space, you got another thing coming.
Ain't no cops listening to this. The FBI, but they don't care about that stuff.
Yeah.
The local cops, yeah, they do not.
You're too busy peeling, doing reports on
Local
dudes
cops.
with peeled dicks.
No, the local
Local
cops
cops are
just
shooting people.
they just killed somebody
Local
the other
cops are
day.
shooting people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like blocks away, yeah.
Well, don't pull a fucking knife
Yeah.
on them.
Well, yeah. That's, I suppose they had a reason.
It wasn't like they were trying to cut the line in Subway or
That's
something.
true. Yeah.
There's a 50-50 chance that
We
I
were
delivered
leaving out
pizza to that house at one point in my life.
Sure. Yeah.
Everywhere, all of those houses in that neighborhood we grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're
So
all
local
the
cops. are
Now one's
definitely,
for sale.
Yep. Pat, you want to get out of Amsterdam?
Little section of carpet missing.
Moving to
but hey.
Rotterdam?
No.
This is
You'd
where
I
rather-
really, really
You'd
don't.
rather stay in Amsterdam
Yeah.
than move to Rotterdam.
You take the evil you know, not the evil you don't know.
Okay, I can get down on that philosophy.
Get down on that.
Yep, that's
He's adapted to a certain area.
the whole
Different
thing
type
with
of
with the police
Yeah.
shooting, having to shoot someone. What if instead of shooting people, they got to molest you for crimes? Like, you stole that car.
well. That's what.
Yeah, you caught me. All right,
Well,
bend
actually,
over.
if you think about it,
It would
they
cut.
kind of do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it was proving it, and it's.
I think it would cut down
depending
on
on
like
the
general
severity.
crime. I mean, I don't mean I'm not talking like racist guys. I mean, just in
No,
general, like you get a ticket.
I'd be down with it
and
if
it's like,
definitely.
you know, it's like I'm a straight guy, right? If a guy was gonna suck my dick, but it's that, or it's like I'm not gonna give you a ticket, but I'm gonna blow you.
Yeah.
I'd go.
Karma eventually.
I would
catches up.
never
That
speed
escalated
again.
quickly.
I would never speed again, is what I'm saying. It would be a major deterrent. As long as it didn't get abused.
I'm sure Jared's not going to touch any more children now because the law caught up with him from Mr. Niggs, if you recall.
Yeah.
Yeah. You following the Jared story?
Oh yeah, that's a hot topic. What's been in jail already for like a year now?
I don't even think it's been a year, and he's
He
already
got-
gotten the shit beat out of him.
He got fed in jail, by
Yeah.
the way.
So
We knew that was
it's
coming.
it's exactly what
I was
you
surprised
expect.
it took as long as it did.
They got no subway in jail.
No, he likes cakes, is what they said. I read. He likes to eat cakes when he gets stressed out. He eats prison cakes.
What do you,
Is that a euphemism for like a urinal?
Yeah,
cake?
like that
No,
just
like,
doesn't
listen,
sound
like,
cake.
I eat tossed salad.
Like it's, it's just
tossed
not
salad.
cake. It's
No, like the little Debbie cakes or something you can get in whatever the commissary.
Commissary?
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
put
down
frosting
with
on anything, you know.
it. Yeah, in jail. I don't know if I'll.
They call it
Anything.
tossing salad.
And I think enough molesting happens in prison where if that's not a deterrent at this point.
Yeah, but you don't
Is
think about that
cop
going in.
molestation
If you
even-
knew at the point of your offense something bad was going to happen if you got caught.
Like you
But
got
see, even
That-
for something
that's
like
that's the real deterrent.
like shoplifting as a teenager, and
Yeah.
some cop went to your butthole and just with his finger, just boop.
there.
yeah,
You'd never do it
okay.
again.
Yeah.
The old diddle punishment.
Yeah. You'd either not ever do it again, or you
Or-
may do it again.
or you
For
get
even
You know what? Maybe they should just stick with tickets.
Yeah.
That's probably better.
Or you
the
get locked in
minorist.
You get
Sorry.
locked in a closet with Father McFeely.
Oh,
That's just called Sunday.
Maybe at your house.
man, I went
just at church.
I went to church for the first time in probably about 20 years on Sunday, and wow, I remember why I didn't go.
What this past Sunday?
This
you went
past
to church?
Sunday, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was my nephew's. My nephew got baptized,
Okay.
so I had to go
So
sit through
you're
the fucking
in
mass.
the walls of church. I sit through
Fuck
fucking
the
mass.
Fucking mass.
Wow.
Oh, it was
I think that's
painful.
what the priest calls it too. I gotta do the fucking mass again.
The funny thing, the priest that was there is he was the same priest that was there when I got confirmed. I figured he was dead at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hadn't been to church in so long. I had to sit up front. He zeroed right in. He was like, "Hey, haven't seen you in ages." Yeah, pretty much like, "How are you?" Shit. 'Cause just a couple of weeks before, my uncle had told me I was the spawn of Satan.
Yeah.
So I figured maybe that had something
like,
to do with it. But
If you were anything like I knew you in high school, yeah, church must have been a real treat for the people doing the teaching, whatever. Yeah, seriously,
it was awful.
That's-
I hated it.
yeah. It doesn't.
Well, they have new lubes for that.
And we'd like to welcome aboard our new sponsor, Astroglide.
Yeah.
We'll take them.
Coconut oil's good. I'll take Astroglide. That's good. It's more like a honey. It's never mind.
So check out Pat's website at comicpat.weebly.com. Definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Been a little busy doing a little podcasting yourself.
I did.
Is 3 available yet? You've got 1 and 2 out there?
3 got done today. It's going to be uploaded Monday. Comes out every Monday.
Every Monday. Do you do
Yeah.
a manual load or do you set it up for a schedule?
Manual
Uh,
load.
Yeah. I was seeing if he was going to catch
It's a
that.
little
Yeah,
personal.
I say anything out, he calls me
phrasing.
on it. So
Actually, the first one I did it on a scheduled because I knew I was going to be busy.
it's the way to
But
go.
yeah, you just you press a button.
It's the way to go.
There you go.
There it
Do you like doing it?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
Yeah, Laughs at Lunch, the Pat DaBiere podcast, available on iTunes.
Oh,
By searching
Laughs at Lunch.
Laughs at
Or Pat
Lunch.
DaBiere.
Or Pet. See, that's what I was
Put
getting
in either
at.
one. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Keyword Olivia.
No, not
See?
keyword.
what?
You got to throw that in there too.
It's my
Your
god-
co-host.
goddamn co-host.
Yeah, you got to throw her in there. You got to give her a little hashtag love.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's
She
never. he's
she
never-
breaks my balls a lot on the show. So.
You're never gonna fuck her.
You got to get her.
She's never gonna let it happen.
You're right.
In your mind, what does she look like?
Um,
And she's
Well, she's-
English.
she's English.
Wait,
Yep.
wait.
She's
hold-
feisty.
Can I interrupt?
She's a
for
redhead.
Yeah, we have to fill Jefferson because
You do a podcast with someone not in the room with you, or
Hey, listen. If I give away all my secrets,
Listen to the fucking show,
Listen to-
Jefferson.
Oh, listen to the fucking show. What's wrong with you?
We'll just say Jefferson. He has never seen her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what does she look like to you?
She is funny.
Redhead.
Red. Okay.
Well, because she's feisty. She breaks my balls all the time, so she's got to be a redhead.
Okay.
Because brunettes.
I'm sure I just pissed
can't
off
do
somebody
that.
who might be
Yeah,
listening.
I was like, because brunettes
Yeah.
can't do that. I've
At
had
least
plenty
two.
of X's and blondes that definitely did that well.
You know, she's in good shape. She's got her stuff together. She's like in her 30s.
All right.
You know, too classy to have anything to do with me.
I'm just imagining right now you're kind of just rattling off what your perfect girl would be.
Yeah, as far as
I'm like, she's not 300 pounds.
If he was
got
rattling
that.
off, if he was rattling off his perfect girl,
Yeah.
he would.
Yeah, I'm like,
like I said, she's perfect because she wouldn't have anything to do with me. Because anybody that messed up.
So, but what if her crazy matches your crazy? Well, you're like,
Wedding
you've
bells.
only done 3 shows.
It'd
with
be a
her, you
much
don't know.
better show. That's what it is.
We're going to see where this develops on the show in episode 3 coming out Monday. Laughs at Lunch with Pat DaBiere.
Yeah. And
Pat.
I have a celebrity
I bet one
show
foot's bigger.
announcer that's being introduced in episode 3.
Hey.
Doing some of the bumpers and stuff. Yeah,
Awesome.
you guys, you're going to love it. He's been on TV recently.
He's going to be shaving while he's doing it.
John
Awesome.
Stamos.
No.
Hey, listen to the show.
John Stamos calling into the Pat DaBiere Laughs at Lunch this Monday. Doing bumpers.
He's still alive, that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Fuller House?
Yeah, well,
No.
no, he's got a show on one of the.
rather drink
16,
paint.
One of the local. That was my wife watches. it.
Fuller.
Yeah, Fuller House.
Fuller House? Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Your kid old enough to know the Fuller House?
She's 5. She doesn't watch.
Yeah, well,
she
I mean,
watches like
it's I don't know.
Disney,
Netflix,
Nickelodeon, and that's it.
yeah. Fuller House was supposed to catch.
She's not walking around quoting The Sopranos or anything.
Not yet. No. As soon as she comes out doing some Polly Walnuts quoting, he was coming at me. He was coming at me with a chainsaw. What was I going to do? Best show on TV. I figure she's going to break out with some Pesci any day now. Because I do the Joe Pesci to her.
sandwich, you're busting
my
balls here, Ma. Well, I'm
Without the
surprised-
swearing.
I'm
Without the
surprised she
swearing.
doesn't walk around the house with her eyes closed, quoting Mitch. You know, that's kind of what I'm picturing here.
Nah,
You know,
I don't-
doing clean Mitch.
clean Mitch. Yeah. No, I don't. I really don't. But she knows what I do.
Mhm.
Like you know what Daddy does for a living? He'll make people laugh. Yep. There you go. That's all she knows.
At 5, I guess that is.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough bliss to give your child because you don't really want to know what Daddy does. to make the money.
brother.
Watch the Pipe Dream right here on the Comedy Pod Radio.
Just thinking of all the reasons. You guys are having this conversation. I'm going to know these are all the reasons why I don't have a kid.
Well,
Like, what do you do for a living? Daddy fucks whores. You know, he did porn or whatever. I would just like send my kid to school with lies about me just to fuck with the teachers.
Daddy fucks whores and then puts their reviews up on Yelp.
Yeah. What's your daddy do? He does Pornhub. You know, it's just-
That'd be a hilarious kid, though.
He does his right hand
So the
regularly.
problem I'm at right now is the mimic. Like if I even said that around him jokingly, he may run through the house just saying, "Daddy fucks whores, Daddy fucks whores."
oh, that's
I'm
the
like,
best age.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Oh, it's so,
Yeah,
so
he's
cute
just-
when they're swearing at
Yeah.
3.
I said
That's-
I said crap because I dropped something and grab it, I stand up, look at him, and he goes, "Crap!" I went, "Oh." And my wife just looks at me and says, "Yeah." I'm like, I only said crap.
It's a good thing.
I try.
Crap's not bad.
Do you swear around your kid? Do you
No.
do you try?
No.
Have you?
Nope.
Never?
Nope.
Bullshit.
Aware. Always aware of
Well,
where she is.
even as like a baby, the unaware.
Like when she was like 1.
She's never repeated those. Is
No.
what you're getting. Yeah, she's never repeated. So she's
You've never
been-
rocked your kid to sleep and just slowly whispered, "Shut the fuck up, please."
No.
No, never? Come on, that's how I got through most nights. Like it never worked.
I would put. See, that would be me. I'd put Sam Jackson on a loop telling that story. Just stick the
Shut
earbuds
the
in.
fuck up, motherfucker.
Just tell me a bedtime story. No, we're gonna let Sam Jackson tell you a bedtime.
Go the fuck to sleep.
How hasn't someone done that on YouTube yet? What the fuck?
Jennifer Garner just
Yeah.
read the book.
Jennifer Garner.
No, I don't want to hear her read. I want to hear Samuel Jackson read shit. It's a brilliant idea, Joe.
He did read the book.
What book?
Go the fuck to sleep.
That's a book?
It's a book.
Hey,
It's a children's
I'm
book.
really glad you
listen
thought
to
that.
the show.
I'm very flattered that you thought that was my great, brilliant idea.
I did.
Yeah,
Not even close.
Wow. Yeah. Go the fuck to sleep.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It is a children's book, but obviously not a children's book.
That's
because
pretty funny.
Yeah.
How would I know that's a book?
Because it's been all over Facebook. Like we just said,
We
Jennifer
got this
Garner.
thing
just-
called the internet. I don't know if it's going to stick
Like I
around.
said,
I think.
I guess
You know what? Wait, hold on. Instead of making fun of it, let's just help.
I don't-
Do like a support
I
group.
don't
When we find
have
like
kids.
It's a fucking book.
when we find Dashboard Kitty, we'll forward it to him because
Yeah,
Dashboard
yeah.
Kitty, that was today. Dashboard Kitty, that was cute. You know what that is? It's a
No,
cat sleeping on the dashboard of a car while the owner drives down the road, filming the cat sleeping on the dashboard
Did
while
he crash?
while he or she is
No, that's what I'm
driving.
saying. This is gonna be awesome.
Why don't you
Wait
throw
for
him
it.
texting and jerking off, and you're a real good safe
We
driver.
saved that for Azar. We saved that for Azar, texting and jerking off. That's
Yeah.
something we haven't seen, surprisingly.
It's been a while since we've Azard.
Yeah,
It's
what's
been
it been
a couple
about?
weeks. We did.
No, but we've seen way worse.
Well, no,
I mean,
before tonight.
of the things we've
Oh.
seen on Azar driving while doing it is the least.
That's
Reverse
true. Yeah.
Lumpkin, a guy putting a
Yeah.
gun to his
what,
head.
what was one of the ones we saw today that we jotted here?
I was standing there. Jefferson was behind me, so it looked like I was saying this shit. And there was a woman on his arm, and he goes, "Show me them big ass titters."
That's a good impression, too.
And then she showed us, her baby.
And then did a sidestep, and there was a Asian baby in a crib bouncing.
The
Yes.
thing is, what you got to think
Nothing-
about is the word titties must mean mistake in
Yeah.
Japanese because there it is.
It's amazing. The things you
Oh,
see.
shit.
on
And the best
Azar.
one tonight was the kid who was just constantly telling us, "You fuck you, you're a motherfucker," blah, blah. I was just swearing his ass off. Like, you heard it.
We can't
And,
even say the best thing that he said.
Yeah, no, kid. And
Yeah, we can.
And then he was like, "You mother effers, I'm gonna," and a hand came out of nowhere and slapped the shit out of him. He had his earbuds in, and his mom walked in the room and didn't hear her.
Uh-huh.
She heard mother effer and
Yeah.
pow. Sweet.
Oh,
This kid said out loud, "I'm a big ass N-word." Correct?
Big
No,
black.
yeah.
Oh, a big black N-word.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like a double negative.
He was like a 12-year-old
He was,
little
Yeah.
kid.
he was like,
Yeah, he had a filter that actually made him look white.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, like
he-
cartoon white.
Yeah, it was very pixelated, reversed, but
That was the AHA filter.
And his mother smacked him so hard that his face turned red in the
Yeah.
black and
and
white
the
image.
earbuds came
Yeah,
flying out. That
I'm
was
like,
the
what the
best.
fuck was that? Them earbuds just hit the
with
freaking-
the wax that was in his ears.
yeah,
Just-
instant karma there.
She cracked.
And what was great was
We got to
it
see
didn't
it.
disconnect. Well, it did not, that we saw it, and he had to have, because there was still one earbud in. Heard us laughing our asses off that he got the shit smacked out of him
That was
by
nice.
moms.
That was great.
he
Go
could
Moms.
probably still hear through the one non-bleeding ear.
Oh God, there is something just beautifully vindicated about seeing that.
Oh, it was fan. Even if he wasn't bitching us out, I would have been happy to see him get slapped like that anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, you're going to choose
No,
some
that's just
choice
child abuse
words.
at that point. Like, hey, how you guys doing? Pow!
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. I probably would have laughed my ass off. Like, you
Yeah,
just got
hey,
But
slapped.
you're going to say some choice words to some random people on the internet to their face ish.
Yeah, yeah.
Mom doesn't know what the hell you're doing. She just hears those words coming out of your
Sure.
mouth
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're on Facebook, YouTube, Azar, Skype.
And he
The
had,
hand is still drawn.
and he had such a thick Asian accent
It was weird.
that I
what
can
that
just
accent
picture
was.
his mother yelling at him with that same thick Asian
Yeah.
accent. Motherfucker me, I motherfucker you.
Yeah, there was a weird accent. I could not exactly.
And Joe.
isolate.
Where could that have all happened? Oklahoma.
Oh,
Have you guys heard the Oklahoma story?
No, it's bad.
Eh,
we don't talk about Oklahoma here.
nobody's listening. No. Well, Joe
There's a Chinese restaurant that I go to, and the lady that owns it is there we
used to go to.
We're gonna cut in here.
We'll go back to that.
Check that out.
Welcome to Pipe Dream, Joe Bronzi. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing great. I wish I had the other camera going. Unfortunately, you're going to see my ugly mug for the duration of this. I had my
It's not
fingers
a mug.
crossed or not that you were going to use video or not. Like he's just going to see me. He doesn't want to see me. He wants to see everybody.
Who's everybody? Who's there?
See, I can't even pick the laptop to show you. I can. Everyone can lean in individually.
Oh, right.
This will be interesting. Joe Bronzi. We have Joe Green,
Hi, Joe.
Pat DaBiere,
I know, Pat. Hello, sir.
and the one and only Jefferson.
Hello, Jefferson.
Now you have met the entire crew, plus
It is.
Pat, who unfortunately you said you know.
It is nice to almost meet all of you.
Yes, only almost. But we're gonna make that reality very, very soon, aren't we, guys?
Saturday night, baby.
April 16th, Saturday night, 9 p.m., 20 Albany Street in Little Falls, New York, at a little place called the Travel Lodge.
That's right. 18 years in the business. Opened up for people like Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld, and it all ends at the Travel Lodge on Saturday night. Immediately after that show, I'm going to kill myself. Just so you know.
Can I recommend some music to listen to beforehand? I like Wings, Silly Love Songs by Paul McCartney. That's the one I'm doing it to.
Yeah, just so you know, whenever you ask Pat, does the gig come with a nice hotel? And he says, oh, yes, a very nice hotel. Travel Lodge is what he means.
Do a gig, stay in the place, get trashed. See, he's looking out for you.
I am
He's
looking
trying.
out for you.
Perspective is funny like that.
So now just give me the skinny on this, because Pat was supposed to fill me in, and he's drinking again.
Yes, we know.
Do I have to watch broadcast rules in expressing myself?
Fuck no.
Ah! Yeah, so let's talk about how Pat roped me into this shit. Then.
Okay, let's go. Spill it.
If you listen, I mean, I don't want to get into details, but if you find a comedian of my caliber, and I'm doing this Skype from the bathroom.
I noticed. The acoustics gave it away.
The Survivor is on in the other room. My girlfriend's watching it. Nothing is to interrupt it. Doesn't matter if it's my career. I could be Skyping Oprah right now, and I would be next to the toilet. Understand?
She would understand. She would understand too. We get it.
Oprah would. Oprah would. There's a nice purple shower curtain, by the way. What are you doing? You're gone. You're disappearing. The one face I have to look at.
I forgot I was on camera.
Don't
And you're
disconnect with the
ducking
guest.
out of the shot.
I had to fix the level.
Oh my God! This is not a good omen for this Saturday night. My one audience member I can see is ducking out when I'm talking.
I got to get a stand-up cutout of me so I can duck out and just.
Flat 3D.
Yeah.
2D.
By the way, to your right, to my left, is that flood damage? Why is the ceiling open like that? I'm getting
Yes. Lots of flood damage. I'm building a time machine, and it's just the wiring for it.
We're gonna go back to the future.
There we go. Yeah.
That was a good Doc Brown. I don't know who did that.
Yeah.
That was a good Doc Brown.
That was Pat.
A little bit better. A little bit better for you.
No. Hey, listen. Show me the truth. Show me the nitty gritty. So when I see my therapist on Monday,
Just justify to your therapist. At least I'm not sitting in a fucking bathroom.
no, you're not. No, you're not. I am.
Yeah, my wife is upstairs happy, and I'm downstairs in my little man cave studio thing going on.
But
Yeah.
that's only because we all can't fit in the bathroom.
How did this happen? How did this come to this? So, tell me about Saturday night. What should I know about Saturday night? What should I know about the town and the Travel Lodge going into this?
I think it's another, like, the room you're staying in is, remember that video you made? It was a CSI room you stayed in?
Much better
Yes.
than
Yes.
that.
No.
It's better than that. It's better
Much
than that.
better than that.
Are you trying to ensure that the Travel Lodge won't have us back?
No, it's
No.
not a CSI room.
It's a great room. It's a fun room. There's a core crowd that comes out to all the shows.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll tell you, upstate New York is. I started my comedy career 18 years ago, going up to Syracuse and Albany and Sackett's Harbor, which is not in Canada. And people up there are good crowds. I'm excited about it. I am.
Yeah.
Almost as excited as I am about a purple shower curtain, gentlemen.
So where's your favorite place to do gigs? The North, the South, or like the Deep South?
You know what? At the risk of, because I know you have a wide audience. This is global. I don't know what time it's airing in Japan.
Right now.
But at the risk of offending, I have to say, upstate New York, probably the best because they're sharp. You don't have to slow things down. In the South, you slow it down. It's not smarts. It's pacing.
Yes.
You have to slow everything down.
The draw.
If they say we need you to do an hour in Tennessee, I say, okay, that's about 7 minutes worth of material.
That's 7 minutes New York time. Yeah.
Doing a comedic pause is a whole different definition.
Comedic time warp.
Yeah.
They're welcoming upstate New York, but they're quick, so you can have a lot of fun. They're quick in New York City, in the New York City area,
sure,
where I got my start, but they're not welcoming. They're ready to hate you if you misstep at all.
The hate is real.
Yeah.
Oh,
After everything all you've been through.
I went 15 seconds over a light once. Whoops.
Oh.
Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about.
What room? What room?
I don't want. Oh,
We'll
no.
talk offline. We'll talk offline. Yeah.
Nice try.
Joe will be on the show. He'll tell you.
Consequences, and I'll know what the room is.
You're not invited back for a week or two.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's a wide range of rooms. If you tell me you have to blow the manager after the show, that's one room.
It's so fun.
That's one. Yeah. No, I've played that room too.
Yeah.
I'll never play that room anymore.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to going back.
Jefferson goes over the light every time, just so he has to.
That's how I roll, baby.
Do you know I read something fascinating, guys? I did not know this. Larry Getlin, who I was in an acting class with, he does some writing on entertainment subjects. He wrote that they had a signal. They have a signal at the Improv in California for when a joke thief is in the room. They'll flash the light, not just get off stage. It stutters and flashes like joke thief.
Wow.
Use your hack stuff. Start using Jefferson stuff.
Ah.
Like a joke thief bat signal.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know that. So now if the light stutters, I won't think I have to get off stage. I'll think, ooh, somebody will steal my stuff. I'll do knock-knocks.
See,
I actually lost a comedy contest to a guy who used the punchline, "I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. I shit you not." And the club owner let him win.
Oh, do you know, Joey Cola taught me to do warm-up comedy for TV, and he was at a taping of America's Got Talent where a comic he was watching another comic train him for America's Got Talent, acclimate him, where a comic on stage in the contest used a joke, a bit, from the warm-up comedian.
I remember hearing that, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's not even, that's, wow.
And wasn't it something to
I
do?
didn't hijack this about joke theft, but it's been on my mind lately because I'm such a brilliant writer. I live in fear.
Whoa.
That was awesome.
3D is playing with this so we can see you up on a big screen over here so we can actually see you talking to us now. Oh, that is a nice purple shower curtain, too.
Isn't it? Isn't it nice?
That's awesome.
Isn't it nice? Listen.
Oh, there we go. All
Listen.
right, man. Yeah, cool.
He's just
If
got
this goes well, I'll show you guys the shower. If it goes well.
I tell you what I'm going to do for the show. I'm going to shave my beard like yours, and we're going to get, are you guys brothers all night long?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's the funny one.
Do your hair like this and put a little curl down, we'll get the brothers thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I could totally do the curl.
Just so you know, let me set the record straight. I know you're going to get to this. You're hard-hitting. You're journalists.
of course, our research team is second to none.
I'm not shaving.
This happens by accident. I can't keep it up. I don't do this on purpose, just so you know. I do the same thing with my pubes on purpose.
Wait, hold on a
Listen,
second. In his defense, neither did Superman. So back off.
By the way, Batman versus Superman, thumbs up, thumbs down. What do we say, guys?
Thumbs medium.
I haven't seen it yet.
I like it.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I liked it too. Yeah.
I liked it way more than I liked Star Wars. Way more.
I like Star Wars too. Star Wars was just nostalgia, man. Just as soon as Han Solo came on the screen and he still had a little bit of cool, I was set. I was happy.
That was fun. Well, and then spoiler alert, it's out on DVD, so fuck it. Like, did you cry when the climactic scene happened?
Well, I knew when he faced him man to man
Yep.
that it was coming because I remember reading that Harrison Ford wanted to die in Jedi. He thought it would add emotional weight. So as soon as he confronted him, I knew it, like a minute before it happened. I thought it was a great scene. I thought it was really well done. It was pretty.
See, I'm going to ruin that scene for you right now. I'm
Oh, no.
going to ruin it for you. When I watched that, all I heard was, Benjamin Michael Solo, get the fuck over here right now! That's all I heard. And
You
walked
go
over.
your TIE fighter, young man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You
enough
get
out
over
of
here and you give me a man hug. Let's go. You know, it was just completely, I don't know. I didn't understand it. It was,
You know, I got a big issue with it now that you bring it up. His mask,
yeah.
that mask for Darth, whatever he is,
Yep.
that sucked. That looks like a Cadillac. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be handmade and a little beat up was what they were going for instead of a very refined mask like Vader had. That's what I heard.
Yeah, but that was not handmade by a Sith Lord. That was handmade in like a ladies' crafting club.
But that's why his lightsaber is all stupid, weird, flickery, is because he handmade that too, and he really wasn't trained well enough to make a good
I
one.
never saw it. It glitched.
Yeah, it's not glitchy,
It did.
but it's flamey, it's weird.
You know what? It was like a lightsaber by Comcast. That's what it was.
Mm.
An IKEA lightsaber. I know there's a part missing, but it still works.
Put together with an Allen wrench.
Yes.
So back to Batman versus Superman. One thing, Ben Affleck rocked it as Batman.
He was great.
I had no problems with Ben Affleck. Pat, did you see?
I haven't seen the movie yet. Don't ruin it all for me.
Yeah,
I thought he had a nice bulge.
The one thing I didn't like is what brought them together at the end. You know, what brought Batman and Superman together. I was like, oh, how fucking gay is that?
But if you watch
they fuck?
closely, he's not.
What?
He's not gone.
No, he's not gone. But-
So I mean, he's just taking a nap.
Yeah.
He's just taking a little
Well,
nap.
you know, it's funny. The comic books, I don't mean to ruin this for anybody, but too bad if you can't even read a comic book. Basically, Superman gets charged from sunlight, so what do? They put him in a box and put him underground.
Yeah.
Just takes him a lot longer to come back. It's pretty stupid of humans.
Yeah. They didn't know it wasn't in the Superman handbook.
I guess so.
Here's how you
I
keep
guess
Superman alive. You know, they didn't know that when the nuke hit him, that they thought they were going to kill him. No, he just went to a skeleton for a minute and came back.
The nuke and about a billion other scenes was right out of Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Same guy that did 300.
Yep.
Totally. I mean, like word for word, the image. Remember when he's got the kidnapping victim and Batman's holding the gun and shoots him and says, "I believe you."
Yep.
Panel for panel, that shot's taken out of the comic.
Nice.
Yep. Frank Miller's a genius, man, and he worked for DC, so he doesn't get credit. None.
Damn.
The
You
world
see how
knows.
informative I am? This is the most informative bathroom interview you'll ever.
Are you going to start a new podcast in your bathroom now? Is this invigorating? How often do you do an interview in your bathroom?
You know what? The purple shower curtain is nice. Usually I take a little bit of pains to frame it so you don't quite know what it is. But I knew there was flood damage in your room, and I figured,
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
The Purple Curtain Podcast.
Yeah.
I've spoken to Louis Anderson from this room, Brad Garrett I've spoken to from this room, the brilliant and talented Patty Rossborough. I don't know if you've ever had her on your show, but you should. And Pat, you should book her, but you can't afford her. She, unlike me, has self-respect.
Have you seen
Lucky for me.
Have you seen Louis Anderson on Baskets? By the way, since you brought him up,
Oh my God,
he's
no!
fucking
I
awesome
didn't
on
see
there.
that.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch. It's so fucking great. He plays Basket's mother, but he doesn't change his voice. He just wears a wig, and he's Louis Anderson. It's fucking awesome.
I've seen the pictures on Facebook. I just thought Louis was having a good time, and then I heard about Baskets.
Yeah, you got. Oh, it's fucking hilarious, man. You gotta watch that.
Thank you for the recommendation. I will definitely check it out. So, behind you, by the way, to your left, to my right, what are these high-tech screens? Is that actually computers behind you?
I have an entire flight simulator in my basement. So there's a lot of screens.
The kids love it. I love that evil
Yeah,
laugh.
that's the lures of men. That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm that level nerd.
So we've done the fluffing, we've done the warm up. Let's get to it. What controversial questions do you have to ask? What do you want to know about my past?
Well, yeah, I don't want to know anything about your past, but I do want to know what is you don't seem to be as active within the social media applications as many other comedians.
Oh,
Attention horse.
you know what? I have been. I'm as attention seeking as anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I had a reality show in development. It's gone through 4 different iterations. It's been pitched to multiple networks under different names and reinvented and changed and incorporating comics that I knew and then incorporating nobody but me. And then it changed to having some food elements in it and a competition element. Anyway, I have been for years, literally years, 4 years now, waiting for developments that I was told were going to take place. And at one point I was not supposed to. It was going to be taken over by a network, or another dude was going to be tied into a network. And you know what? It just got away from me, man. And now that I'm definitely a free agent and I'm just Joe Bronzi and there's no show currently in development, I guess I got to get out there. I guess I got to tweet or whatever people do and develop my social media presence. This is my first step. I hope you're honored.
Hey, I just followed you on Twitter, subscribed to the YouTube feed. So we're definitely a stepping stone for you, getting you back into the social media environment. Now you can.
You know what's embarrassing? My biggest social media presence is I write for my girlfriend's Instagram about our dog, Norman, New York Norm.
Well, you are a writer. So
It's like a cartoon. I write cartoon panels for New York Norm. It's hilarious, and I get paid nothing. Much like this podcast.
Exactly. Much like us too.
What's your Twitter handle? We'll get you some. Get your numbers up.
At Joe Bronzi.
At
Look up Joe Bronzi.
It's easy
I
enough.
just followed him. You better follow me
There
back.
you go. Joe, do not follow Pat back.
Hey.
Do not.
I am going. Listen, here's my pledge. I am going to tweet about this experience and that shower curtain.
Absolutely.
As soon as we get off.
Just do me a favor. Leave the water damage out of it.
I will.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's not
I
water
have a
damage.
question.
It's just a lot of wires.
I have a question.
Yes, you have wires. It's easy access. That's
Yeah,
all. It happens. I have exposed wires too that I'm not going to show you.
Yeah,
Sure.
see? It's like, you saw mine. Now show me yours.
And he has on no pants.
Has everybody there got their taxes done? Did everybody get their taxes done?
Oh,
Yep.
God,
Yeah.
yeah. I got my return back already.
Oh my God. Oh no, I'm going to TurboTax, and I think for the first time I put all the deductions in myself, and I think I got it right this year for the first time, and realized I lost thousands of dollars in the comedy business.
Nice.
If I'd realized this years ago, I'd be out already. I'd be fixing your ceiling probably right now.
Yeah, I'm like, you obviously didn't talk to the right people because they would have given you the warning on that one.
Not even close. So stay in school, kids, or this could happen to you.
Do you kayak?
And if you want to see Joe Bronzi, Joe Green, and Pat DaBiere, make sure to check out this Saturday night, April 16th, at the Travel Lodge in Little Falls. It's a 9 p.m. show, $15 cover. It's going to be a fantastic show. I looked at Joe when I said show and said Joe instead.
It's because you're damn right.
Always is.
I will
always
be a
is.
fantastic show. I will be.
Dinner specials will be available. Reserve your seat now, 315-823-4954.
Read that again.
Come and celebrate my retirement show.
Yes. 315-823-4954.
Does he kayak? Is he a kayaker?
Do you kayak? Have you kayak?
I did hear that question. Do you kayak? That's yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I love to kayak. How does that figure into Saturday night?
We're taking in a national poll, that's all.
You and Joe can talk about kayaking while I'm putting the stage together and setting up the room. You guys can talk about paddling each other.
Okay. Hey, paddling each other is different than kayaking. There's a social media term I don't know now.
Joe Green lied to me then, and I asked out Tan for nothing. That wasn't kayaking you were doing to me.
Kayakers kayak. Canoe people paddle.
Oh, okay. canoe now.
I'm not riding homo in a canoe. No.
Yeah.
That's messed up. I had a very erotic experience in a canoe once, as a matter of fact.
What was the paddle's name?
It was, it was after a prom. I rode out to an island. I thought it would be romantic to take my date out to an island in the middle of Time Warp Park.
Yes.
Prom dress?
Enforcer. Yes, enforcer.
You put a poor girl in a canoe in a prom dress?
Yeah, we're gonna go to that island over there and talk.
No, we changed. We went out to the island. It was really nice, campfire and everything, pretty romantic after prom thing.
That's very sweet of you.
Right, that's
Very
right.
sweet.
What'd you name the baby?
Kayak.
Good thing you didn't name him canoe. We're gonna grown up to be gay. As I'm told.
No.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
Canoes are just for dorks.
Fair enough. Oh my God. You know what? This has been the experience I was exactly hoping for.
I figured this, after seeing some of your work, this would be right up your alley. You would have fun with this. You're an interactive person. You like to riff off people.
No, don't soften it now. You saw my work and said, "Yep, he's worth a Skype interview from the bathroom." That's
there you go. Yeah. I'm not even going to show him my good side. I'm going to show him the water damaged wires hanging out.
But Joe,
this guy.
At least you have a purple shower curtain for a background. I'm sitting in front of a miniature roller coaster. That's my backdrop.
A Connects roller coaster behind him. Yeah.
That's my backdrop.
You know what I find is, guys, I mean, you do get this dynamic, right? He's on camera. It's all about him. I hear his voice the loudest. You're not even in the background. You do understand what this means, right? He's phasing you out as we speak.
Good thing Pat's not here every week then.
Yeah.
By the way, I've heard Pat DaBiere, which is how I assumed it was pronounced and how I've been pronouncing it.
That's right.
But I've also heard Pat DaBiere. You should think about that because that sounds cooler.
Yeah, people have been fucking that up forever. So, but
tell me what, it's DaBiere, right?
DaBiere, yeah. Yep.
All right. Okay.
You got it right. You got it right.
Think about DaBiere. Think about it.
If I could get a beer sponsor, it'd be worth it then, for my podcast.
Well, DaBiere.
Well, it's going to right now. It's going to be Pat $5 shade.
Well, DaBiere is the singular of the jewelers. DaBiere's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, never mind, Pat. No, don't take career advice from a guy in front of a shower curtain.
Is this what gave you the idea right here?
That's right. You're giving advice to a guy who's sitting in front of a miniature roller coaster, so that's okay.
Gentlemen, I will leave you with this. I don't have to leave, but
I already have gonorrhea. Thanks.
You can edit.
Yeah, you've been in the bathroom far too long to have not taken a shit yet. So
that is totally messed up. No, Skype is too. Oh no,
his feet would be so asleep by now. He wouldn't be able to stand up sitting on the shitter that long.
No, there's no way. Legs would be asleep. Hips. No. Here's the thing: we are night people. We're entertainers. We're night people.
Yep.
And day people don't understand us. Never will. But they work all week to give their money to night people. That's a good thought, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
You're welcome.
We're night people, guys.
I love that.
Joe Green is the nightiest night person I know because he'll send out things on Facebook and I'll look the next morning and he'll say like 3:13 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Joe is the nightiest night person I know. Do you send tweets out? Do you even look at your phone at 3 in the morning?
No.
What time is
I don't.
What time is
If
bedtime?
At 3, I'm doing something.
Well, if you're home, what time is bedtime?
It depends, man. Because when I work, I'm still jazzed after a show. I drive home late a lot after a show. I'll get in 3, 4 in the morning rather than stay, unless it's a really nice place to stay.
Like the Travel Lodge, Little Falls. Yeah.
I'd probably stay at Travel Lodge. Travel Lodge is nice enough, but every now and then I'll take a gig where I'm just using the motel or the crappy whatever to shower and get ready before the show, and then I'm out of there, So bedtime, usually late, really late on the weekends, 3, 4. During the week, my girlfriend works for a special effects makeup company. They've done movies you've seen, Wolf of Wall Street, when the butler gets beat up, they did that. She's up at 6 a.m., so I'm up at 6 a.m. with her every weekday. So bedtime's a little earlier during the week if I'm on the show.
So, but still a very early wake-up call for both of you.
Yeah,
So
6 a.m.
Yeah, 6 a.m. I'm up at 5, so I get it. 6 a.m., 5 a.m. It's not fun Monday through Friday.
But now, when I come in, I don't check my phone past 1 in the morning because nobody I know is up like me, or if they are, they're not doing anything interesting.
See, but that's all about to change because Joe Bronzi is going to get back into the game on @Joe Bronzi on Twitter. Search him on Facebook and make sure to check him out this Saturday at Little Falls at the Travel Lodge. I don't have the information in front of my face right now, so I trailed off. And
I don't remember it.
$15 at the door. Call 315-823-4954 to reserve your seats. Get some dinner. Joe Green will be there. Pat DaBiere will be there. Joe Bronzi, thank you so much for joining us on Pipe Dream.
Thanks,
I hope
Joe.
to see you in Little Falls this Saturday night, but probably not because my kid's going to kick me in the balls or do something that will prevent me from going.
If I had a nickel for every time somebody said, I'd like to see it, but I can't, I'd be a rich man.
You wouldn't have to do any shows.
No. Gentlemen, thank you very much for having me.
Joe,
Thank you.
once again,
Thank you, Joe. See you Saturday.
Thank you.
I will see you Saturday, and this has been an experience. I've never done anything like this in my bathroom before.
lies. Joe, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you
You've
soon.
been in that bathroom with that laptop before, I'm sure.
Well, that's enough. No, iPad. It's much easier.
Oh,
All right, thanks.
Bye, Joe. Hey, Joe. Oh, yeah.
You were going to bust his balls some more.
No, I was just going to do one of our classic last lines.
Hold
there.
on.
Yeah, that's what I was going to try. I was not on the level.
On the ball.
That was fun. I did not know he was going to have the webcam.
Joe Bronzi is hilarious.
Joe Bronzi's a good guy.
Yeah.
That was
He's got a great mix of material and crowd work that he does.
never does the same show twice.
Never
Joe
does
Bronzi.
the same show twice. No, always different. A lot of fun.
The Travel Lodge. How nice is the Travel Lodge?
You know what?
Now that he's off the air.
Everybody breaks balls on the Travel Lodge, but it's actually a nice place. When I first started doing shows there, it was actually a Night's Inn, and then they switched.
Never
Now
even
it's the
heard of
Travel
that.
I know.
They don't call it the stick around lot.
Right. Just here for a night
But
with
no,
a
it's
hooker.
a nice room. It's a nice banquet room that I set up like a comedy club. Close off some walls, make it a nice box for comedy.
Stuff
Always
some
get a
seats
nice
in there,
crew.
Get some bodies.
Yeah. Yep. We got a nice core group of people to come out to all the shows and
I love
bring their friends.
country girls.
Oh, there's
Little
some
Falls
there.
has them.
Oh
How
yeah.
far is Little Falls from here?
From Schenectady, well, from Amsterdam, it's like 30 minutes.
So it's like 4 hours from
You're almost.
Yeah. It's never
You could
gonna
probably get there if you jumped on a throughway. You could get there in like 40 minutes, 45, 50 minutes. Not that bad. It's not that bad at all. It's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of acts go through there, and
what?
you guys,
you say acts or
Yes.
acts? I thought you said
Yeah.
a lot of acts go.
So did I. Yeah.
well, there's
for
been a
you.
lot of
I mean,
acts
I like
too.
I like hearing both of those things. Is what I'm saying.
But now, did I hear right? You guys are going to have Brad Lowry on the show sometime in the future?
yes.
Brad was out there at the Travel Lodge, and they loved Brad. Like, I closed the show, and I just took a step off stage, and people were already coming up to me saying, "You got to make sure he comes back," like instantly. So you guys are going to love him when he calls in.
Brad Lowry.
Yeah, I've
Had a
seen
lot of
him
guys.
perform, and he went as a headliner. You know, you let him know when his time is up, and he kept going. He was like, and he asked the crowd, he's like, "Do you guys want me to hear you talk more, or do you want me to stop?" And they were like, "More." And he was like, "All right." And it was like another. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like another
exactly.
40 minutes or something.
Oh God!
I remember some chick in the crowd. She was, the drunk chick. Like, and she's like, "Oh, I'm
There's
freaky.
always one.
Yeah, I'm freaky. I'm freakier than you." And he's like, "I got more dildos in my bag than you've had your whole life." Something like that. Sex toys or something like that. Like, I got more sex shit in my bag. He was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Vinnie Mark has been through there, Travel Lodge in Little Falls. He was hilarious. Everybody that's been out there has been hilarious. Kevin Downey Jr.'s been out there. I'm telling you, those people in Little Falls don't realize the people I'm bringing through there until they see them. We just had Rich Williams out there at the last show, and they ate Rich up with a spoon. They loved him. We've had a lot of fun. What the hell are you doing? He's scanning Facebook now in the middle of the show.
He just has 97 different web pages open.
And he's wondering why his computer is running slow.
I don't understand why the computer's so slow.
Handle all the porn, don't you worry. Closing out the fluff.
Like the
fluff,
the
yeah.
camera's pointed at us, and in front of us, you got the whole flight simulator set up with 3 big TVs, and you got that other, like, holy shit, the amount of porn you could watch in this room is amazing. Like, you could lay on this table and just, holy crap.
Midget.
Maybe that's how the
Cream
spots
pie.
got on the ceiling here.
That's exactly it.
That's it. I would just I'd have like midget,
And-
ebony,
and-
and cream pie on the
It's
3
the
monitors.
CSI
I want
room.
3 things.
I want to thank you guys.
Compilation videos too, because I don't want to waste my time with dialogue. Fuck that. Thank you, Pornhub, for the compilation videos.
I want to
Squirt,
thank
squirt.
you guys for giving me the smallest, nastiest headphones in the room.
Hey, bring your
I
own.
had to pull
Stop
hairs
bitching, stop complaining,
out of
bring
the
your own
foam
shit.
in there. Bring my own. I'm a guest on the show.
Yeah, you have
Quit
headphones.
fucking yawning
and
over
yeah,
there,
you
will ya?
have headphones. You do not have headphones on. Turn your shit off.
I can still hear you.
That's great, but you wouldn't have been able to hear him.
That's right.
BYOH, bitch.
Fuck
Bring
you.
your own headphones.
He's got a good point with the porn monitors.
Yeah, it's
Have you ever tried that?
it's overwhelming.
All high def, too.
One scene there, one scene
Yeah.
there, one scene there.
You'd
By
never
the
be able
time
to,
all the TVs warmed up and were fully on, you'd be done. You could
No,
leave.
yeah.
you'd never be able to time it out either.
Yeah, no.
Because like the midget porn would be like doing their thing.
Yeah.
And then,
No,
the other
timing
thing,
would
and
be
then,
way off.
And then the cream pie stuff would be happening. And it would just be the rhythm. You'd have to.
The
It'd
rhythm.
be too much
Would work.
work. Just one at a time.
I just
You're right.
fly. Keep it simple.
Good
Keep it used to what it was
Good
designed
God.
A 3-ring jerkus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jerkus.
for. A lot more than 3, but
All right, the show's definitely gone downhill since Joe got off the air.
Wow.
yeah. Thanks, Pat. Thanks a lot for that. This is what happens, Joe Bronzi. We had a
Way to
great
build us
interview.
up.
Yeah. Pat DaBiere comes back and all
And,
goes.
no, it's Pat now.
Yeah. Make sure to check out Pat.
Well, how about that?
And this fucking guy keeps yawning
I
up
know.
there.
I'm sorry. I don't
Sometimes he just. I have pictures of him passing out.
Hold on.
Move
Move on up, will ya?
Wait. Don't forget.
Jefferson.
Wait a second. Day person.
J person.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not a comic.
Fuck that. You gotta understand that, and that's how comics are. Because the other day, Joe sent me a text, and I knew it was a joke, but I just couldn't answer back right away. And then he called me a little while later. He goes, "Hey man, you know that was a joke, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I knew that was a joke." He goes, "I've been around fucking civilians all day long. I can't take it anymore."
It was like 2 fucking straight days of no comedians. I couldn't take it. Everybody's like, "Why would you say that? Do you think that's funny?" Oh my god.
It's rough being around people that aren't.
It's like civilians,
Funny, right?
and I don't mean this in a misogynistic way. Civilians are always on the fucking rag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the rag and opinionated, and I think that's what kind of sparked my aggression. I reached out to you guys. I'm like, I don't know what's.
Yeah,
gonna
you were
happen.
agitated today.
I'm
We get
very,
it.
very
Yeah.
tense,
We
agitated.
really
excited,
helped by busting balls
Yes,
immediately.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys.
He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm like, hey, just what? And then what did I do? What did I send you? After you said
Dick
what,
pic.
I sent you one. I sent you one picture,
Of his dick.
a sandwich.
Oh yeah, see.
I followed up
Yep.
with just a fucking sandwich.
You need to eat a Snickers, 3D.
No, it's just sandwiches. What was the?
I'm surprised Russ Davignon hasn't called in. We've mentioned sandwiches 3 times in a row. That's usually when
He's on Weight
appears.
Watchers. He's on Weight
He goes,
Watchers.
sandwiches, 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 and he's like fucking Bloody Mary.
Yeah, no.
Just pops up in the
No.
mirror and back. Yeah.
He's counting numbers or something. He's on the Weight Watchers. He's doing good. So yeah, no, he's off the sandwiches.
No more sandwiches.
At least with mayo on them. No mayo.
or
Well,
bread.
don't they have don't they
Yeah,
have like fucking Weight Watchers mayo or something? They
I
gotta have-
fucking
yeah,
first of all,
Listen, we were at his house the other night, right? And he goes, "Hey, you guys want a snack?" And he throws Joe a little packet that was the size of a Tic Tac container with like 3 miniaturized pretzels in it that like Barbie dolls would look at and go, "How the fuck? This is so tiny."
Hey, that's how it works. It's space food, yo.
it's totally a fucking space.
He's usually in the chat room, isn't he? Is he in there now?
That's
No?
totally what I think. It's the Weight Watchers and all that. It's a
It's
good
space.
conspiracy. It's space
It's a nice
food. It's
cult.
measurable
Yeah,
space
it's-
food. No, not a cult. It's an
Oh, no,
experiment.
it's a cult.
No, it's not. It's an
I
experiment.
do. I like Joe's theory
And-
about this.
And it's totally an experiment. And they've kicked it up a notch with this goddamn fucking Fitbit shit. Because there's 2 things people that are Weight Watchers and have Fitbits don't do. two things they don't do. Weight Watchers and Fitbit people don't shut the fuck up about their Weight Watchers and their. I took 8,500 steps today. Congratulations! And what I think they're doing is they're looking for like a super soldier astronaut. They're going to find somebody who can keep their heart rate at like 220 beats for 6 hours while being on Weight Watchers, and then they've found fucking Neo. The one. They found the person that can subsist on this shit and perform.
That's going to Mars.
That's who's going to Mars.
Yeah,
because this Fitbit is downloading your shit, all of your data, your algorithms and everything. And if you can live on that, and if you can live on this completely measured food, because that's what space food is. Space food, astronaut food, totally measured to the fucking gram, because they have to.
Yeah.
Right? Then you got the Fitbit thing. They can you're participating in this human experiment.
Just another way for the NSA to track you.
Well, it's a conspiracy theory, but it's a good one, because it's like, we're going to find Neo and we're going to go to fucking Mars or beyond.
You got a Fitbit, Pat?
But if you were to
no, good answer.
Yeah, if you were to say we need volunteers, no. You got it. Dan Marino has to sell it.
I do have a Fitbit.
You have a Fitbit. Where's your Fitbit?
I got it for Christmas a couple of years ago.
It's on
a couple years ago.
Let me just say,
I stopped wearing it after about 4 months.
I use it as a cock ring.
Why did you say?
Because I forgot to charge it, and I just haven't bothered to charge it since.
He doesn't need it. He goes to the gym.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't track, it doesn't keep
that could be the coolest thing you do this week is you charge your Fitbit.
And the people that I know that wear these Fitbits, they're already fit.
Usually.
It's because they've been wearing the Fitbit,
yeah.
Joe.
You didn't see them pre-Fitbit.
No, it's not that. No, pre-Fitbit, they were fucking fit. And now they wear this thing, and they're like, I took 9,000 steps today. Like, yeah, but that Fitbit didn't tell you to shut the fuck up once. That's great.
It's underperforming.
It's underperforming.
Every
Every time you say Fitbit, it should give you a little shock.
Have you guys heard of the comedian Brian Bowden? He performs out in Rhode Island a lot. He was up here at the Saratoga Comedy Works, and he's got a whole chunk about a Fitbit and how it goes on your arm and how, like, when you're swinging your arm, it thinks you're working, and it just deteriorates down into, it thinks I'm going upstairs. He just moves his hand.
I did that before with mine.
The whole bit just deteriorates into him making the motion for jerking off.
It's like feeding a Furby.
Like he should have lost 1,000 pounds by now, that kind of thing.
Just got the arm moving.
Yeah, I tested that too. It doesn't.
Another guy got a steal on.
Nick has tested that to the nines. That's all he did in that 4 months.
The batteries in the fucking thing.
4 months. Killed the thing.
Tape it to a woman's chin.
Yeah.
That comment was made
See,
by Joe Green.
See, I was going to say,
I'll own it.
Take the Fitbit and put it around your shake weight.
Shake
Let's
weight.
even track your sleep.
Wow, those are memories right there.
Yeah, it is.
It's just weird.
It was creepy, dude.
A little bit creepy.
Little bit.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
since I was last here, how's that fucking Whispering Pines doing?
Whispering Pines is prospering.
Prospering?
It's almost got its own stock.
You got to tell everybody
yeah.
to remind them what the fuck Whispering Pines is.
This I actually did mention to
It's
Joe.
a horribly
it's
corrupt
like the
elderly
last time-
care facility.
Yeah, the last time Pat was here was the
They're
birth,
open. It's in the pamphlet. We were horribly corrupt.
the birth of Whispering Pines.
All of our orderlies wear condoms.
That was one of the funniest fucking things I think we've ever done here. Is the Whispering Pine. I laughed so goddamn hard that night. Jesus.
You're welcome.
Can it be recreated though?
I don't know. We were coming up with, boy, we came up with some good ones then, man.
Old Whispering Pines.
Just from the name of a golf course and just
Went to a senior home.
What are we doing for activity today?
You're digging your roommate's hole. Shut up, Alice.
You're going to pick up the golf balls from the driving range at Whispering Pines.
There you go. The birth of the Pines.
Just
show
ways
111, just to give you a little perspective. That was
Oh,
show 111.
Wow, now
This is
we're
show 180.
180.
Yeah. So you got a long way to go for Laughs at Lunch.
The
With
series.
Pat DaBiere,
What are we doing for 200?
comicpat.weebly.com.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 3 will be up on Monday.
Monday, yeah. But hey,
Every
go
journey
listen to
begins
episode
with
1 or 2. Yeah, you guys had to start at fucking episode 1, right?
Sure. That's yeah.
Right.
I started at about episode like 98 or something.
Yeah.
But you know what? This show has improved so much because the first time I did this show, you were doing an hour show at that time.
Mhm.
It's
You had
still an
about
hour.
you had
Still an
about
hour.
17 guys in this room, right?
There was
All
there's
talking
almost
over each
no more,
other.
no less.
All talking over each other at the same time, and I would just sit there with my arms folded, and we got about 56 minutes in to the 60-minute show, and And 3D goes, all right, guys, quiet the fuck down, will you?
Pat.
Now we want to get to our guest, Pat DaBiere. Holy shit, it's time for us to go now.
That was how I planned that. That was the plan.
Thanks. I had a lot of stuff I was going to say, and I didn't have as much to say tonight. And fuck, there was only 4 of us here in the room.
It's kind of nice, right?
Yeah. You guys have only talked to each other a couple times.
Yeah.
So that's a big improvement. But no, the show's come a long way.
Up,
It's been a long.
Jefferson.
Yes, Jefferson, what the fuck's wrong with you? Go back to yawning over there.
Yeah. Well, I got my second win now.
I seriously do have a picture of him passing out in the middle of a comedy show.
Yeah. No, wait.
Sleeping.
Joe.
No, out cold. Yeah.
Just
Joe has a picture. I was doing a show in Albany, and the act that was on right before me, they asked him to do like 15 minutes, and
40 minutes later.
No.
you could have dropped a baseball in this
listen.
guy's mouth. His neck was back.
His
His mouth was gaping.
first 5 minutes this guy was on stage, he was just destroying the room.
Yeah.
By minute 6, everybody in the room had realized, oh, he's just going to do the same thing over and over again. So interest was waning. The room got very quiet, and he just kept talking and talking. And yes, Joe's got a picture somewhere in one of his phones somewhere of a guy on a folding chair with his head at a 90-degree angle, mouth agape.
Like a sword swallower.
Yeah, just
out.
just out.
No, Jefferson's asleep was a little more couth. He was just
His head just hit the
He
table.
looked like he was trying to blow himself. His head was forward.
a little drooly.
Oh.
Hey, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to check out our sponsor, RevolutionVapor.com. 72 flavors of premier e-juices for your vaping pleasure. Make sure to check out the best comedy, pretty much the best comedy show. I always screw that up with Chris Lambert this week and Ray Sonny, April 23rd, 8 p.m. at the Proctor's Underground. $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Our good friend Ethan Ullman, go check him out. I'm sure there's a couple more comics on the bill. And make sure to check out all the podcasts right here on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network. The Issue Funny Podcast, the What You Got Podcast, the Loose News Podcast, the Indian Bohemian Podcast, and the Dumbing It Down with Dave Podcast at dumbwithdave.com, at dumbwithdave Twitter. I don't think the other ones have any Twitter, so that's why I gave our good friend Dave Canyon a little love. Pat DaBiere, what's your Twitter?
At Pat DaBiere.
At Pat DaBiere. No one can spell that, so no one will ever find you. That's fine. That's the way it is. And maybe comicpat.weebly.com.
Well, listen, if they listened to the show and they saw the advertisements and the stuff you guys put out on Facebook,
we did some.
My name is spelled correctly there. Fucking look it up there and listen to the show. We have fucking listen to the show.
I was very happy with our art department that they actually spelled everything properly.
That's right.
You know,
I love how you put my head on
I didn't do anything.
Mike Gregg's body and Brad Lowry's body and Joe Pesci's body.
The art department was very torn because he wanted to have Brad Lowry's hand still in the frame, but it was too.
I wanted to see Mike Gregg's bulge. That guy's got a moose wang. I'm telling you, I've seen it at open mics, and I can't pay attention to what he's saying because I'm like, like Ron White. I want to feed it a peanut.
Jesus Christ!
Like he has 3 kneecaps.
Holy shit! Do you wrap up every show talking about Mike Gregg's dick?
Yes. As a matter of fact,
that's how you wrap up.
That's his mafia name. Hey, 3 kneecaps. Come here.
Pat, thanks again for joining us.
Oh no, thank you.
Make sure to check out April
Facebook,
16th.
Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, and comicpat.weebly.com.
Comicpat.weebly.com.
Oh, and I'll be doing Thursday night trivia starting June 9th through August 25th, all Thursday nights through the whole summer at Riverlink Park in Amsterdam at Dan's Backyard Barbecue.
Okay.
Had to get all my fucking plugs in. What do you want?
Yeah,
Wasn't that the bachelor party?
Oh, yeah, I got to do a bachelor party on the 23rd.
It's a private gig on the 23rd. A bachelor party is a party for a person that doesn't know they're dead yet.
Wake.
It's a wake. It's a funeral for someone that doesn't know they're dead yet.
Jefferson.
Yo.
Oh, now he's awake.
Yeah.
Hey. How are you?
You gonna join us next week? What if I don't invite you?
He'll still be here.
I'll still show up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still fucking show up.
Yeah.
That's the way it is now. So it's a
Amber
habit.
keeps inviting me to this shit.
I
so-
know she does. Mike just keeps doing.
Hey, wait, what was the last show I was on?
111,
111, and now it's
180.
180. So what's the math on that?
79.
79?
Yeah, year and a half.
So
yeah,
I'll
year and change.
fucking see you in 79 more shows.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to see you. we'll be even more improved by
Good
then.
to see you. Now get the fuck out.
Joe Green,
That's it.
spell it.
Oh.
We went over it like 5 times.
I know,
They're gonna be
but
at
I
Little
need you to
Falls
hear it.
at the Travel Lodge.
You know, I almost did it again.
Yawn?
No, Joe Green, spell it.
Spell it. G-R-E-E-N.
Eli Manning.
We never got to tell the Oklahoma story.
No, we'll save that
For the next time I fucking visit. Yeah.
79 shows from now.
There you go.
I like to tickle my butt when I wipe my pants. I'm Eli Manning's inner monologue. Sometimes my fingers break through the toilet paper because I'm rough.
Hate when that happens.
Thank you, Eli.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
I
Let's
can't
this
drive
is ending right here.
Let's just end it.
What the fuck is
Thank you
wrong
for
with
tuning
guys?
in. My friends call me 3D. Pat, great to see you. Wow. Thanks for breaking my headphones.
Jesus, dude. Oh my god.
Bitch more.
All right, I can. Holy fuck, the Millennium Falcon. That's not Lego. Listen to the fucking show, will ya?